Good evening, everybody. It's Wednesday night. It's time for Night Talk. You hear that sound, that music, that intro? You know what it's time for? So let's get going. Night Talk is on.
Welcome to Sands Place with your host, Jay Sands. Monday through Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 a.m. in the UK. This is the place to be. Now, without further ado, enter the Sandman. Here he is, Mr. Jay Sands.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get started, so let's go. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Night Talk. It's time. It's almost 10:01 p.m. on the East Coast. Well, it is 10:01 p.m. on the East Coast, 7:01 p.m. on the West Coast, 3:01 a.m. if you're in the UK and beyond, and welcome all. Thank you so much for listening to Night Talk. I'm Jay Sands. Welcome all. Our first, of course, of the night. I don't know. He cannot be beat. He just keeps pounding away. He's first again tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Who are we talking about? Southern Cowboy. Sergeant at Arms. That's who it is, yep. And Apocalypse is with us for just made it. It was like seconds. Apocalypse. Hugs to everybody. It's good, nice guy, Eddie. Oh, God, these guys are too much. Well, as they chime in and come into the chat room here, let's give everybody a minute or two to catch up with us. Good evening, everybody. Welcome. Hope you guys had a great day today. Didn't work too hard. Now you're back home relaxing with us, and we love you for it. Thank you so much for the support. A couple of things we're going to do tonight. Talk about a couple of things. Maybe play a little music, and then we're going to discuss what we discussed last night a little bit. We've kind of pre-started our Stash for Cash fundraiser for the Wounded Warrior Project. Going to tell you about that. Goofy Bone, what's up? Welcome. Going to tell you a little bit about that. We're going to go over there and check soon. Chase Stash. I'm going to find out who you are. I really, really am. I'm going to find out who that is. Too funny. Yeah, so we're going to go over and find out who donated, if anything. We're going to give you the information, and you can go on over there and do your thing there. Let's see. Let's go over to Exact FM, ladies and gentlemen, where Bep Bopper has just finished his Beat Bopper show. Beat Bopper or Bep Bopper, depending on how you pronounce it. I pronounce it Bep. They all say Beep. I kind of got it, I've been saying that since I met him, since day one. So he just finished his show over here with a simulcast on the Sandsnet Radio Network. I want to thank him for that. I did it again. Gosh, I never remember to do this anymore. Anyway. Jesus Christ. I swear. Anyway, hi all. That's on the Exact FM side, because we are simulcasting on Exact FM Radio and shoutcast.com. Just look up Sandsnet Radio Network, and boom, you'll find us there. You can, play us there if you like. There is they are going through some kind of a change there, so the website, I don't know that you're going to be able to play anything on it yet. You're going to have to download it, and it's got to find what you need and all kinds of stuff like that. But give it a shot and see what happens. They've been taken over, I think, by another company, so they're in the process of changing things, I hope, because it's not as easy as it was to, you just click on it and boom, it would play, and that's not how it's going. But we're simulcasting anyway. On shoutcast.com, here on, of course, Spreaker.com, our home, and simulcasting as well on Exact FM Radio. Hey, DJ Russ, welcome. Thanks for stopping in, my friend. In fact, I think DJ Russ goes on right after us. Is that true, DJ? Are you listening? How are you? Cool. I do believe DJ Russ comes up right after us. Good. I'm glad to hear it. So give me the times and dates in the chat, if you will, DJ Russ, and we'll get them out. Bronco Drew, what's up? Welcome, and thanks for stopping by. Andrew Bong in the house. Thank you all so much for joining us. We do really appreciate it. And Apocalypse wants to know if there's any stock tips out there from Goofy Bone. I don't know. I think he's giving stock information out. So we got a few things to cover here tonight. Also, a week from this Friday, on Sands and Abbott, a conversation, we'll be joined by Terrell Osborne, nephew, I believe, of Jeffrey Osborne. That's right, the Jeffrey Osborne. He is the executive and artistical director of... damn it, I dropped that. I can't believe I did that. A non-profit organization that helps disadvantaged children. Hold on, I got to take a dive. I got to pick up my pen. He is the executive and artistic director of Music One, it's called. It's a non-profit organization who helps disadvantaged children. He's going to be with us to explain what it is he does, how he does it, and how he helps kids who need the help. Which is pretty good considering, we tell you the truth about Obama. He hasn't had a really good record here, but he started an initiative as well to finally help disadvantaged youth, especially black youths in this country. And we condone that and compliment him on doing that. So this is good. If it's for the kids and the kids are going to benefit it, and it's not political, which I don't think this is, it's a good thing. So join us a week from this Friday at 3 p.m. on Sands and Abbott, where our special guest will be Terrell Osborne. And this Friday, I think, although I'm not sure, and we're going to try, I think, because we just couldn't seem to get together with these guys in the last couple of weeks, Ja Warrior from... Music Vibes, I believe it is, or Vibes Music, is it? I don't remember quite which one that was. But anyway, Fresh Vibes, that's it, Fresh Vibes Radio from Jamaica, I think will be here with us. I'm not sure. But if not, it's always fun to stop and say hi and listen to what we're talking about. So there you have it. Sick the Tank in the house. What's up? Thank you for stopping by. What else? Let's see. Well, I mentioned the Sands shaves a stash for cash. We're going to talk about that a little later. We'll tell you where to go and how to do that. We're also going to check in on the site to make sure that, just to see. I mean, it hasn't officially launched yet. It'll officially launch, I believe it's March 17th, St. Patrick's Day, as a matter of fact. So what we're doing is I'm asking all you guys out there who have shows, if you want, we will play a promo from you for your show if you mention the fact that we are doing and get to your listeners as well, what we're doing here for the Wounded Warrior Project. So a 30-second to a minute, no more than a minute, please, spot telling us, your name, who you are, where you're from, your show, if you want, what time you're on, and to help make some money here for the Wounded Warrior Project. We've already got one from the Sublimination Station and Pumpkin Face, which we'll play in a little while. Thank you, Pumpkin, again for that. We appreciate it. Who was also in the house. He just joined us. Thank you very much. We've also... we're going to talk all about that. We got a couple of things we're going to talk about. Again, I want to thank Bep Bopper for his show, the Beep Bopper Show, every night here at 7 p.m. on the Sandsnet Radio Network. He comes into us. He simulcasts here and on Ouija Radio as well. So we're kind of back and forth with all different shows. It's great. It's really working out well. And the show is great. You haven't listened to it yet? Give it a shout out. Give it a check. Give it a shout out in the chat room. Let them know you're there. And he plays 50s and 60s. And I'm telling you, stuff I've never heard of. And I'm pretty good with the 50s and 60s stuff. So there you have it. Check that out. I think we're just about up to speed here. Don't forget, you want to email us at sandsplace.net, www.sandsplace.net. You can, no, it's Night Talk at sandsplace.net. No, that's the website, sandsplace.net/SRN. You can go there and listen to the shows as well. If you're, you don't want to go through Spreaker, you can listen, you can chat there as well. That's www.sandsplace.net/SRN. Also, you can email us at nighttalk, NIGHTTALK, one word, at sandsplace.net. Also one word, SANDSPLACE.net. We'd love to hear from you. We're probably going to open up the lines a little later. We'll give you that information as well. We'll get that going. I also want to mention there's a show on Live Stream Nation as well, called Live Steam Nation on the Sublimination Station. I'm sorry. I'll get it right sooner or later. And it's hosted by none other than, are you ready for this? Drum roll, please. Import King of Cali. He working on that. Doing a great job over there as well. That's on the Sublimination Station. So thank you guys for that. And here's the here we go. This is new, ladies and gentlemen, from our Sergeant at Arms. He's telling us that he got a message from Spreaker asking him to change his picture. Wow. Southern Cowboy, because he's got the word Southern Cowboy. And in the middle of it, he's got, a marijuana leaf. So they've asked him to change it. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Huh. Whew. And Ernie Abbott has just joined us, as well as Exact FM radio's own DJ Russ, who will be on 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which just gets us to just as we go off the air at 1 a.m. So 1 a.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Pacific Time. Lost in You with your host, DJ Russ. Check that out, please. All right. He thinks they're picking too much. Oh, Bronco Drew is so offended. It's too much. Yeah, well, they're trying to clean things up here, guys. That's, and some people it's censoring, other people it's, I don't know what it is. I'll tell you the truth. I really don't know. But it's their right to do it, I guess. Even though we're paying them, they this is their platform and this is what they want to do. So, Rick, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Mark Zuckerberg. Oh, jeez, that's too funny. I've got a question from DJ Russ over at Exact FM Radio. He wants to know what my favorite movie right now is. Well, it would be the Best Picture nominee, Best Academy Award Best Picture winner, which would be 12 Weeks a Slave. Excellent movie. You get a chance to see it. It's worth your time. That's for sure. Well, who's Gorilla Media? What are you talking about there, pumpkin face? Grandpa Al Krushka's in the house. Welcome, buddy. But there you have it. Also, just a bit of, a tidbit of news. If you didn't see the Academy Awards, It seems that John Travolta, of all people, had a bit of a flub during the Oscars. It's well, I don't know. Let's see if I can pick it up here. There it is. He's been beating himself up all day after the Oscars, because he flubbed on a singer's name. Her name, and I'm not too familiar with her, but it's Idina Menzel. And he just mangled the pronunciation of her name during the Oscar telecast. He said he's been beating himself over and over about it. And on Sunday night's Academy Awards show, Travolta took the stage and introduced Menzel, but he seemed to say Adele Dazeem. So, I don't know. 43 million people were watching, and social media has been mocking him relentlessly ever since. So, especially since he attended rehearsals, and during the rehearsals, he got it right and there was no problem. So we don't know what happened, if he couldn't see the teleprompter, or we don't know the exact story, but he's apologized profusely, and it turns out that the winning song's name was, oh, wait a minute, hold on, let me see if I can find it. Nope. Well, it's from Frozen, the movie, Frozen, and I believe the song is Let It Go. That's right. So Travolta, I think, said, I believe she would say Let It Go. And as far as the songstress is concerned, Miss Menzel, Idina Menzel, she wasn't really bothered by it. I just thought I'd share that with you since we're talking about the Oscars. And there you have it. John Travolta flubs it up. It's nice to see that even them make mistakes every once in a while. So there you have it. All right. What is this? Yes, I saw that. I really, really did. Exact FM just put this in. DJ Russ put this in our chat. I heard about this. As a man wakes up in a body bag at a funeral home in Lexington, Mississippi, on the 28th of February. Workers at a Mississippi funeral home say they found a man alive and kicking when they opened the body bag. Holmes County coroner Dexter Howard calls it a miracle that 78-year-old Walter Williams is alive. The coroner was called to Williams' home in Lexington, a community north of Jackson, where family members believed he had died. Howard says Williams had no pulse and was pronounced dead Wednesday at 9 p.m. Early Thursday, workers at Porter and Sons Funeral Home were preparing to embalm Williams when he started to kick in the body bag. Family members were called and Williams was taken to a hospital. Howard says he believes Williams' pacemaker stopped working, then started again. Family members say Williams, a farmer, told him he's happy to be alive. Wouldn't you? Wake up in the dark, you think you're blind, you go to stand up and wait, I'm in a bag, what's going on here? Battlefield. Bronco Drew says, oh yeah, they make mistakes. Battlefield Earth. Funny. He's making reference to a Travolta movie. Very nice. And Apocalypse wants a bigger chat. They want a bigger chat so we can see more. Because this is too Facebook-esque, this chat. You go. You tell them, Apocalypse. We're with you. Kofi Bone was born in a bag. I don't know if he's kidding or what, but I'm going to let that one go. All right, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're moving swiftly along here in the chat room, which is cool. We're going to get to the show. It's now almost 20 after. We've got about 2 seconds. Boom, there it is. It's now 10:20 p.m. Let's get started. We'll be right back. This is Night Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Got a couple of things to tell you, a couple of things to talk about. So please don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hello, everybody. This is Ernie from WEJA Radio, and you're listening to Night Talk with the Sandman here on the Sandsnet Radio Network.
You know what you should be doing on a Friday night? You should be listening to TFOK Radio. That's right, TFOK Radio on Spreaker.com. With such characters like Mr. J, Mad Max, and Honey Dipper Dan, Black Heart Betty, and some of our new DJs. Also, our great shows on Thursday and Saturday. Listen to TFOK Radio. Do it.
You sound like a nice little boy. Call me Daddy.
Voted Best Stash by Mustache Aficionado in 2013. Voted Best Skype Call Show by the Eternal Order of the Super Secret Skype Chat. Quality shit shows agree. You're listening to Night Talk with Jay Sands on the Sandsnet Radio Network. Only on Spreaker.com.
Check out The Bep Bopper Show, Monday to Friday at 12 a.m. UK time and 7 p.m. Eastern time, bringing you all the hits of the 50s and 60s on Exact FM Radio and simulcasting on WEJA Radio and the Sandsnet Radio Network. Also available on exactfmradionetwork.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jay Sands. Join me and Ernie Abbott for a new show, Sands and Abbott, a conversation, brought to you by the Sandsnet Radio Network, right here on Spreaker.com. It's a conversation, it's music, and more. So join us every Friday, 3 p.m., right here on Spreaker.com. You'll be glad you did. You're listening to Night Talk on the Sandsnet Radio Network.
river beginning to flow. I felt the beat of my mind go drifting into time passages. Yes, go falling in the fading light. Time passages. Buy me a ticket on the last train home tonight. The kind to live in the past. The years run too short and the days too fast. The things you lean on are things that don't last. Well, it's just now and then my line gets cast into these time passages. There's something back there that you left behind. Oh, time passages. On the last train home tonight. Hear the echoes and feel yourself starting to turn. Don't know why you should feel that there's something to learn. It's just a game that you play.
finally got our thing together, don't we, baby? Isn't that nice? I mean, really, when you really sit and think about it, isn't it really, really nice? I can easily feel myself slipping and slipping more and more away into that super world of my own. Nobody but you and me. We've got it together, baby.
This next song goes out to all those who have been banned or will be banned this evening.
Jack. this away, but I'll be back on my feet someday.
Don't care if you do, call this understood. You ain't got no money, you just ain't no good.
Well, I guess if you say so, I'll have to pack my things and go.
That's right, hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more.
What you say?
Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more.
Well,
Don't you come back no more.
what you said?
Don't you come back no more.
I didn't understand
Don't
you.
you come back no more.
You can't mean that.
Don't you come back no more.
Oh, now, baby, please.
Don't you come back no more.
What you trying to do to me?
Do you think you know what a talk show is? Do you think you can define the normal parameters of the TALK? Pumpkin Face is here to tell you that you haven't got a clue, buddy! I mean, if you haven't participated in the full debauchery of the Sands Network chat room, then you've never really enjoyed Night Talk with Jay Sands. Only on Spreaker.com.
Voted Best Stash by Mustache Aficionado in 2013. Voted Best Skype Call Show by the Eternal Order of the Super Secret Skype Chat. Quality shit shows agree. You're listening to Night Talk with Jay Sands on the Sandsnet Radio Network. Only on Spreaker.com.
Hey everybody, this is Ernie from WEJA Radio. Come on over and stop by and have a listen to DJ Bobby Brown with Lost Records of the Rock Era, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course, my show is on 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, followed by DJ David Allen in the evenings with his Quiet Storm, starting at 9 p.m. here on WEJA Radio.
Welcome back. This is Night Talk with Jay Sands.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. I want to thank our buddy Matt at Exact FM for that re-intro piece. I love it. Thank you very much. And for all of those who will send, I know, because I know you guys will. I need some bumpers from you guys or spots or whatever you want to call them. 30 seconds to a minute about your show and the fact that we are doing this promotion fundraiser for the Wounded Warriors Project, the Stash for Cash, or Sands Shaves His Stash for Cash is what it's really called. In fact, I'm going to put that in the chat in just a little while. And speaking of which, I think it's time. Well, first of all, let's say hello to, what's his name? Goofy. Oh, Bone, Goofy Bone. What's up, buddy?
How you doing? What's your name? Glass Man?
Don't be a wise guy. Don't be a wise guy. What's going on? I'm doing fine. How you doing?
Just here drinking and smoking as usual, listening to the great Jay Sands right here on the Sandsnet Radio Network.
Cool. I like that. In fact, you can say that again.
I'm here listening to the great Jay Sands right here on the Sandsnet Radio Network.
Oh, I got to cut that and use that. Ooh, baby. Yeah. So, what'd you do today? Anything spectacular?
Oh, no. I was going through the news. Did you know that they're going to change the Washington Redskins?
They are going to change the name?
Yeah, they're going to call them the Washington Foreskins since there's so many dicks out there in the good old Washington, D.C. area.
Oh, God, you're too funny. Speaking of dicks, do you know what they do? You know when a guy gets circumcised, you know what they do with that little piece of meat they take off?
I don't know. Some bubble gum for some big Turkish broad? I don't know.
No. What they do is they ship it all to Ireland, and when it gets there, they bury it. And when it goes up to be big dicks, they ship them back to New York City to become Irish cops. Yeah, ba-dum-bum, he said. I'm just kidding. Don't get your Irish up, guys. all my Irish friends out there, and I have many. So please don't get it. Was just a joke. I know everybody's sensitive these days. Let's see. Interesting. Moving right along. Had a band somebody already this evening. Isn't that something? Third or what is it? The fourth day? Nope. Let's see. 2, 3. That's 5 days in, and already I'm banning people.
Well, Jay, these people don't know how to have a good time.
Yes, I know.
This is a grown-up show. This ain't no little kid show. I mean, you want to play, go somewhere else and play. You know? Because of people who don't know how to have fun, we have Article 12 in the good old terms of service. And everyone has to play by those rules.
That's so right. You can't
you don't play well.
You're going to get slapped on the wrist. It's a good thing we've got our sergeant at arms. He's running that room like I can't even tell you. But
you know, one thing I want to talk about is how the hell did they send him an email when they got if you search fuck in the little search bar up there, there's a fuck and roll radio show. There's a it is what it is, fuck it. There's a username called fuck the party, and there's a username called fucking monsters.
Well, they will all eventually be taken down if they don't. I guess they're giving them a couple of days to. I'm sure they got notices because we know.
Well, actually, no, because on the fucking monsters person, I actually hit them up, and I asked them, "Hey, is anybody hit you up?" And they said no.
Well, they will. Well, if they're asking Southern Cowboy to change his logo, unless I don't know. Well, I'm going to reserve judgment.
Not targeting a certain circle of people.
They might be. It just might be, but I doubt it. But let's see what happens. They might not have wanted to tell you that they got the letter. Some people won't. I guess if you don't know certain people and you ask that question, no, I didn't get nothing. They don't want to. I don't know. I'm sure they did, and you'll see within a week or so, I believe. I don't know how long they give you to take it down, but if they got to give them some time to take it down. Otherwise, they'll shut them down and you won't see them anymore. So, you know what we'll do next Wednesday, or Monday if you remember. Come on back, and we'll go check it again and see if they did. How about that? Now you have an assignment. You've been assigned, Goofy.
Well, I was going to check it next Wednesday, regardless of your assignment. But yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, this way that'll be your assignment.
Make me look important, Jay. Then yeah.
You've been sponging off of me for so long now. I figured I'd give you something to do.
Well, yeah, Jay. I'm new here, so I figured I'd go to the #1 show and I would steal all his listeners, and then I would be the #1 show, and I would be all by myself at the top of the hill, and it would be lonely up there, Jay. So I decided to give you your listeners back, Jay.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I really do. And they're all back and they're here. And thank you. I appreciate it. Really, I do.
Oh, well, I'm glad. And Jay, before I exit this wonderful show, I just want to let you know it's International Read a Book Month. And I encourage you and all the kids out there to listen to your show to read a book.
Oh, good. You do that. Yeah, that's a very good idea. I like that. They should be reading books. It's good for them.
Because, I do screw around with a lot of single mothers, and I do happen to see a lot of kids.
Oh, so what do? You go to see them. You bring the kid a book, and then.
No. I was thinking of starting to do that, but I don't have no books to give. But no, but I mean, I see them on their iPads, their little tablets. I have not seen a kid read since I was in school.
Really?
Seriously, Jay. This is how destroyed this world is. You don't have no nerds in school no more.
No, they're all trying to be, the next famous thing, the next pop thing, the next thing that's going to go viral on the internet. That's what they're they're into their phones. Now, why schools allow these children to bring those phones into school to begin with? They should be turned off at 8:00 when they go into school. They can be turned on at lunchtime period only, just in case the family's trying to get get to them. And if they can, or really need to get to the child, they can call the school. And they shouldn't be turned on again until after they leave school.
Well, what the hell's a parent giving a kid, someone in, grammar school, a cell phone?
Well, they're getting them at 9 years old now. It's the whole thing is, well, I got to keep in touch. I got to make sure he's okay. You got to be able to call him. We didn't do that 15 years ago. Kids didn't have that, and they were just fine. They were just fine. They were in school. Well, some of them, most of them were anyway. And if they weren't, you got your letters home. It took a little longer, but you knew. So, they really got to cut the shit and stop this already today, because it's getting out of hand.
It is. And a lot of parents out here, they think they're actually helping the kid when they're really destroying the kid.
Bronco True says that's what RFD chips are for.
You know what, to be honest with you, Jay, that is the latest technology that I've actually thought of. Put an RFD chip in your kid's clothes, okay?
Yeah, well, no, they could lose a shirt, but yeah, you're right.
You know where the hell they're at.
Yep, that's exactly right.
Plain and simple. I've said this throughout years when the RFD started back in, I'm going to say 2006, when I used to work with them. And I was like, wow, this would be a great tool if you just somehow put it in kids' clothing. And then when a kid goes missing or something, all you got to do is look up and boom.
It's activated. But now they say they're getting carried away, Goofy, because now they want to put it in their arms and their legs, other than it's ridiculous now. It's just out of hand.
See that thinking right there, that'll put us through slavery, because everyone will know where we're at all times.
Well, they know now. If you just use an E-Pass or an Easy Pass up in New York, or E-Pass here, or the tag you use to pay your toll, they know exactly where you are. Your phone, they know exactly where you are whenever they want. All they got to do is check once that phone is turned on, or you go through that scanner to pay your tolls. They know exactly where you are. They can tell how long it took you to get from one place to another, and can send you a ticket in the mail for speeding. So it's, now all these cars, they got all this stuff. Oh, we got this, we got that. It can talk to the cloud. Fuck you, I don't want my car in the cloud. I want it on the fucking ground. And there,
like I said, Jay, this technology, it's a catch-22, You
Yep.
can't win and you can't lose with it.
Now I'm beginning to, I've been, while you were talking, and I'm trying to keep what's going on in the chat room. I try. Not all the time do I get to do that, but Josh Peterson, it doesn't seem to me that that's you, Josh, because Josh usually doesn't do that. So I'm going to ask whoever that is. If it is Josh, I'm going to ask you to calm down, because, we know how you react when I speak directly to you, Josh. That's me and you. Always had that. Now I'm going to ask you to, whoever that is, because it doesn't sound like Josh to me, to just relax. Whoever it is, just relax. You want to be in here, or you got to be in here under another name to come in here, or whatever the case may be. Why don't you just enjoy the show, enjoy the company, and relax a little bit, will you please? Yeah,
I don't understand. Why go in somebody's chat room just to start fighting?
Well, because that's what people enjoy. Well,
Yeah, but
like I said, I've already banned one person tonight, and I'll do it again. But
we got rules now that we have to apply by, Jay. Why can't people just fucking grow up now?
Because they don't want to, and that's fine. But go somewhere else. That's all. That's all I ask. Go somewhere else.
It just sickens me, Jay, because whatever happened, stuff had to be implicated in order to save people's feelings, and now we all have to live on eggshells, walk on them, and we still got the same crap. I mean, nobody's grown up yet.
You're right. All right, sick. That's enough. It's okay. Calm down. No, they're not. It's just, just let it go and relax and enjoy yourself. Don't worry about it. There you go. See, look at that. Boom. Guy says, okay. That's there you go. See, it's that simple. Just ignore them. If they want to get involved and they want to be, decent people, that's fine. If not, ignore them. And if it gets crazy, I'll just ban them. You know, and I guess I'll become somebody's bitch, right? Is that how it goes? If I ban you, I'm their bitch?
Well, I mean, that didn't work. I mean, somebody said that, and then they banned me, and then they took that away. So, I mean, I don't know, Jay. If you want to follow that, then go.
No, it doesn't bother. I couldn't care less.
Your friend, but I mean, just if you want to go that route, then
no,
go that route.
It just
but what I'm just saying is, this is your show. You run it the way
here
you
we
want
go
to
again.
Run,
There's another one gone.
Anybody tells you.
Another one gone, and another one gone. Another one bites the dust.
Exactly. And if they don't understand the rules, then they could leave.
And look, Grandpa, don't be a wise ass, okay? He's raising his hand to see if he can go to the bathroom.
Oh, Grandpa, that's only on my show. Jay doesn't have a restroom in his private quarters.
Oh, I do. It's just that I don't lock people up inside of them, you enslaver, you.
No. Wait a minute. No, I don't enslave people. I just people talk.
Throwing them in the bathroom. That's enslaving them.
People talk shit in the chat room, Jay. Yeah. They have to take the shit to the bathroom.
Oh, I see now.
I mean, I would have thrown them in the penalty box, but I mean, that sounds stupid.
All right, Jay's mustache. Let's not start. I get it. I get what you're doing. We got to find out who Jay's mustache is because that's funny. That's funny. But
I'll tell you who Jay's mustache is.
Not on the air. I don't want to blow it for them. I'm trying to figure it out. Well, I'll ask you when we go on a break.
I was say it's the thing that you're going to shave off if people don't donate to the wonderful cause that you and Ernie Abbott have established.
Yes. In fact, we're going to talk about that. I'm glad you brought that up. Great segue, as they say in the business.
And this is business.
This is business. It is. All right. Let me start by let's see if I can do this. There it is. Boom. Okay, right there. In the chat room, for you guys in the chat, that's where you need to go to start donating to the Wounded Warrior Project in the name of Sands shaves his stash for cash. We're trying to get to $500. Once we get to $500, I will in turn, either live or on tape, shave my stash for everybody to see. So that's the price. If we get to $750, our Sergeant at Arms, Southern Cowboy, has agreed to shave his head and his beard. And one more, if we can get to $1,000 or over, Goofy Bone will shave his head. Is that not true?
Oh, man. And I hate myself with a shaven head.
Yeah, well, you stepped into it, baby.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm doing it because it's a good cause.
There you go. That's right. Which is exactly why I'm doing it. So this gets kicked off on the 17th, really, but everything is in place. Ernie Abbott did such a fantastic job with this. Are you watching the chat?
Yes, I am. And, that Jay Sands stash joke was brought to you in part by The Dark Side.
No, but did you read what Apocalypse wrote? I'm not going to repeat it.
No, I didn't.
Go check that out. Amanda B., welcome. Thanks for stopping by. And he's just too funny, Apocalypse. He's too funny. But, yeah, I put it in the chat. I will do it again in a little while. You can go to that website and donate directly to the Wounded Warrior Project. We don't see the money. We don't handle it. We don't touch it. It goes straight to them. We will tally it up on March 31st. And then the first week of March, whichever day we pick or decide to, if we
first week of April.
That's what I said. The first week of April. Shut up, you. First week of April, we will.
Racist.
Did you just call me a racist?
No, I was talking to Chewbacca.
Oh, Chewie. As a matter of fact, since you mentioned Chewie Baka is the first one to donate $10. He's already done it. He's the first on our list over there. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you very much, Chewie. I appreciate it. That was nice of you.
He says the reason why he did it because I forced him, and I'm serious. I didn't force him to do that, Jay.
Well, he just said that you did, and I heard him. I heard him say it.
Okay.
So what is it? Are you calling Chewie Baka a liar?
Yeah, he's a liar. He's a Wookiee.
Oh, they're liars? I didn't know they were. No, they're not liars. I've never seen him lie to Han Solo ever.
Well, because Han Solo was lying to him, so I mean, it kind of defeats the purpose.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just trying to keep it straight. That's all. Okay.
Can I just add something to your great cause, Jay?
Sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, regardless of our differences, regardless of what we believe in, we live in America. America is the land of opportunity, the land of great dreams, the land where dreams were made of. But this wouldn't be possible if we didn't have soldiers out there that risked their lives. Our forefathers out there risked their lives so we could have this wonderful place we call home. But when these soldiers come back from war, some of them are not whole. They're missing some piece of them. Maybe it's in their mind. Maybe they lost an arm or a leg. But yeah, they come back and they need help. And this program that that Jay Sands and Ernie Abbott have established themselves a part of.
Well, you're a part of it now too, pal. So
no. This is your cookie, because I'm here to support like everyone else. But in reality, people, that this goes to help. Even $1, it gets stretched a long way. I mean, I've seen some of the videos. You could go on the website. You could check out the videos. You could see everything that they do. And what touched me is that they made what was it called? Like a tank wheelchair?
They're called track chairs, yeah.
Track chairs. And I'm serious. That blew my mind. I mean, this guy lives in the wilderness. You know, he loves being in the outdoors, and yet he lost his legs. And yet he could be out there. He could be out in the wilderness because they made a wonderful chair for him. I'm serious, people. Donate. Jay Sands and Ernie Abbott, they're not touching the money. Nobody is.
Nope.
It's going direct to them. And if you do it by credit card, you know, your information won't be thrown out there. Oh, God. My gang members are calling me. Sorry.
Oh, that's anyways, all right.
Just go out there and do what you can, people. Anything will help. And
that's
remember,
right.
There's initiatives out there. $500, you see Jay Sands stashless. Yeah. $750, you see the Sergeant of Arms bald from head to cheek. And for good old $1,000 and plus, you see this beautiful face, the one that all the women love to fuck. You see me look like a dirty Mexican because when they shave me, I look like some nasty, rotten piece of crap.
Oh,
but
man.
I'm going to do it because I believe what these soldiers do for us is something that we don't even ask for, but they still go out and do it.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. They certainly do.
Donate now, people.
That's right. Let's get it rolling. Let's get it started, and let's see who can be the next one to donate something to this cause. Like I said, it hasn't really kicked off officially yet, but everything is in place. You can go to the website. I just put it in the chat room. If you're listening and you're not in the chat, if you go to our webpage here on Spreaker.com or just search Jay Sands, you'll get to our page. And go to Night Talk, the Night Talk episodes. It should be on that page. And it may be on I'm not sure if it's on the main page or not, but we'll get to that. But you can definitely access it there. There's ways for you to get to it. Please tell your family and friends. They don't have to listen to Night Talk or come in or be a part of the chat, but they can donate. And it's not just for us Americans here. If you're anywhere around the world listening to us, because we've got friends in Jamaica, we've got friends in Ireland, we've got friends in England, we've got friends in, just all over the planet. India, I can't remember all of the places. Herzegovina, we've got people that listen to the show. In Cairo, all over the world. So if you'd like to donate, please just do that, and have your friends and family do it as well. Please, we ask you also to put it up on your Facebook page so that your friends can pass it around, and let's see where we can take this and how far we can go. I would greatly appreciate it. I want to bring in right now our Sergeant at Arms, Eddie. What's up, buddy?
Same old, same old.
Same old, same old. So you're just going to sit there and be quiet like you don't normally do?
Well, I just wanted to call in and say what Goofy just said. But
he beat you to it. So go right ahead. Bloviate, my friend.
Well, like he said, Some of them lose an arm or leg. Some of them lose both legs. They need all the help they can get.
That's true. And what I like about this particular program, the Wounded Warrior Project, is that it helps the families as well. It gets them involved. And they're not left on the outside to deal with these things on their own, to deal with their loved ones on their own. They incorporate them into everything, and it's just worth it. It's worth our time. It's worth our money. It's worth whatever we can get. I don't care if it's $100, whatever it is. It's going to help, and it's going to help to get these people what they need. And as Americans, I mean, we are the most charitable people on the planet. We know this. It's a fact. So all we ask is that you donate $1, $2. If we can get everybody that listens to Night Talk and the Sublimation Station and Goofy Bones 186 Point Deuce and all our friends' shows, just $1 from each of them could knock this out of the park well before the 17th. I mean, it's that easy. And if you can put it on Facebook for us, God, I'm sorry.
Don't forget about the guys that didn't lose any limbs but have what they call PTSD.
Yep, that's right.
Having nightmares about what happened over there, reliving it every day, even though they're not there. They need help too.
That's true. That's true, my friend. And I want to personally thank you again for jumping on the bandwagon with your head and your face that you're going to shave. It's just amazing that you and Goofy Bone decided to just jump in on this. Phenomenal.
I mean, I don't have money, so I got to do something to help out.
Well, there you go. It's like, and we do each of us do our own little part, no matter how small it is. It doesn't matter. As long as you do something. That's just it. Do something and let us know. And don't forget, we're asking all of our show friends, our show hosts, to send us a little promo, about your show, and then mention the Wounded Warrior Project, Sands Shaves the Stash for Cash fundraiser. So get it done. Get it done. Get it into us. Speaking of which, what guy?
Sorry, I was on the phone.
That's all right. We didn't miss you.
If you didn't miss me, then I'll just fucking leave then, Jay.
Oh, no, he's not going to do this again. You're not going to hang up on us,
he
are
did.
you? Well, Goofy, I've got a question here. Theologist, he's got a question. He says, Jay, I need some advice from you. The wife has tickets to Ukraine in April to see her ma. Should we go? Well, here's what I know. Putin has already taken over the southern part of the Ukraine, which he wanted, that's all the shipping lanes, and I forget the actual name of it. Dremia, I think it is. Dremia. I forget the name of the part of the country. He hasn't actually taken over. As far as demonstrations go, you got to find out where her mom lives. I mean, if it's near Kiev or in Kiev, I'd think twice about it. Check with the State Department before you go to make sure that there aren't any bans for you to go, because that may be coming soon, but I don't see why not. Just stay out of Putin's way, that's all. What was that, Ed?
I said I wouldn't go, period, because like I was seeing on AOL today, Russia's threatening to forge further through the Ukraine instead of staying right where they're at.
They might
be pushing through.
He might, but I think he's just going to sit back and enjoy his spoils. He's already, like I said, he's actually broken international law by moving into Crimea. That's what it was, Crimea, and that's what he wants. I mean, he wants the rest of the Ukraine. Don't get me wrong, but I think if he makes that move, it's just going to make people uncomfortable, and things are going to start to happen. I don't know. I just don't know. But
Josh Peterson is trolling again.
Oh, is he? What is Josh doing? You see, come on now. This is ridiculous. Why do I have to keep doing this? Stop the garbage, will you please? Just stop it. Nobody comes and bothers you wherever you are. Go bother somebody else, will you please? Just do us that favor. Go bother somebody else. That's all I'm going to say about it. And from now on, you know what? When this happens, let's not mention their names. Just bring it to my attention. I'll find it and get rid of them because I don't want to give them any kind of notoriety whatsoever.
All right.
This way we'll just, it's so stupid and childish. It's time to grow up. Anyway, so there you go. I know they're pricey tickets, but I would call the Ukraine and see what her mother says. See if it's safe, if they've had any problems where she lives. And it's a big country, so, it may not affect where your mother-in-law lives. So that's the best advice I could give you. Just keep tabs on what's going on. Holly Stalin in the house. I think we mentioned her earlier. The theologist, Andy Bong. Ouija Radio is with us. The dark side of mainstream is back. Thank you for stopping in. Good to see you again. Bronco Drew is with us.
Amanda Beach popped in the chat.
Yes, Amanda. Yeah, Amanda's back. My pleasure, theologist.
There's the Godfather.
Yeah, there he is. Ernie Abbott. Jersey Bees, what's up? Way to go. Jersey Bees in the house. Thanks for stopping by. What are you scared of, Jersey? Furnace hasn't arrived. Oh, they're working on the house. Okay, for you, a thoughtologist. That's right. Got a new house. Hope things are going well there. Bronco Drew says, I love the way people on the news say no one knows where these soldiers came from. The Mi-24 gunships crossing the Russian-Ukraine border was a dead giveaway. Too funny. Too funny. Let's see. Where do we go from here? Oh, I know what I wanted to do. Let's take a little break. We'll be right back, so don't go anywhere. We're going to do more, give you more information on the Sands Shaves the Stash for Cash for the Wounded Warrior Project. That's coming up. We'll keep you apprised on that. You can go to our Spreaker page, our homepage there. Everything you need to know is there. You can access the webpage from there, donate, and be done with it, and we're ready to go. But right now, let's take a small break. I want to thank Goofy Bone for being with us. We got Ed with us now. Thank you, Ed, for calling in as well. And we'll be right back. Don't you go anywhere.
Yeah, buddy, we're talking about the Great American Stash for Cash. That's right. All-American Jay Sands, host, owner, and supervisor CEO of the Sandsnet Radio Network and International Playboy, will shave his mustache off if you donate your money. So donate your money, because it all proceeds go to the Wounded Warrior Project. Now remember, $500, get you Jay Stash. $750, Southern Cowboys head and beard. And of course, $1,000, Goofy Bones everything. Uh-oh. So send your money in right now. Check out all the links all across Spreaker. Just check the comment box out. Or go to the Sublimination Station Facebook page, and you'll see the link right there on the page. Thank you ever so much for your donations.
I had big plans. I had my career path all planned out while I was on a combat patrol in Bakuba, Iraq. A rocket-propelled grenade took my arm off at the shoulder. When I came home, I felt alone. My family was around me, but I couldn't talk to them about what I'd seen and what I'd done. I remember just thinking, man, the way I am right now, I don't want to live. I was discharged from the Army, and I've been working with the Wounded Warrior Project since 2007. Warriors don't have to be severely wounded to be with the Wounded Warrior Project. We do have a lot of guys that have post-traumatic stress disorder. Being able to share your story, I guess it kind of helps you wrap your mind around what did happen over there. Just because you've left the military doesn't mean your life is over. Because when these guys are coming home, I'm kind of leading and training them. Instead of for combat, I'm leading and training them to heal. If I come away with anything from Wounded Warrior Project, is them giving my life back. My name is Norby, and yes, I do suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder.
Fighting soldiers from the sky, fearless men who jump and die, men who mean just what they say, the brave men the Green Beret. Silver wings upon their chest. These are men, America's best. 100 men will test today, but only 3 win the Green Beret. Trained to live off nature's land, trained in combat hand to hand. Men who fight by night and day, courage take from the Green Beret. Silver wings upon their chest. These are men, America's best. 100 men will test today, but only 3 win the Green Beret. Back at home, a young wife waits. Her Green Beret has met his fate. He has died for those oppressed.
Night Talk with Jay Sands.
All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. We're back. Night Talk, Jay Sands. I'm here with our Sergeant-at-Arms, Ed. What's up, buddy boy?
Hey.
Hey. Goofy Bone's still with us. Goof.
Hey.
Hey. Jeez. What are you guys, horses? And we've been joined by none other than Sublimination Station's own Pumpkin Face. What's up, Pump? Or Pump?
Here,
he says.
Present.
So it seems to be a troll-busting evening this evening, I see. Just got to keep pounding them out.
When there's a bunch of trolls out there that they're very disgusting because Article 12 is out there and now they need another thing to do.
Well, maybe Spreaker will get smart to this and do something about that as well. They think they're bothering people. They're just making asses of themselves. And eventually we'll find out who it is. And, and so goes the world. So
and beat the living shit out of them, right, Jay?
No, they're not even worth it. In fact, they're not even worth talking about. But since, people in the chat have been mentioning it, thank you very much. Everybody's watching and, giving me heads up on it. So thank you all very much. As long as we don't dwell on them, they will go away eventually. And if they don't, we'll just keep, banning them. I like that word, ban. See, I haven't been excited about that word since years ago when they had the deodorant. And look at that. Bing. Bong. Bye. It's too funny. Too funny. Anyway. Let's see. I said hello to Jersey Bees. Hellraiser's in the house. Welcome, Hellraiser. Amanda B. The dark side of mainstream.
Kiss.
What?
Kiss.
Kiss in the house. Where? I missed Kiss. Oh, there she is.
She just popped in there.
Hey.
That's the leader of the Kiss gang.
That's right. Kiss in the house.
I wish they were the fuck gang, but
Now.
How do we get on seals all of a sudden?
What?
I club baby seals, just so you know. It's
you
great.
do? For what? Pastime?
Well, I mean, it's good food, but, I mean, you got to...
Wait, there's seals in Mississippi?
Oh, sure there are.
The Arctic to do that, buddy. What are you talking about?
Oh, I thought you meant the other seals. Sorry.
What's up? Sorry. Shit.
Yeah, that's like a Kiss Army, Drew. You're right. That is like the KKG.
Yeah, the KKG, yep.
That's Amanda. That's Kiss. Yep. And Maddie. Phoenix. Don't forget Maddie.
Don't forget the Phoenix.
The Phoenix, Kiss. Yes, that's right. Phoenix, Kiss. They're all going to have like Kiss names now. So Maddie's got the Phoenix Kiss. We got Kiss. And we'll have to find another name for Amanda. Badass Kiss. Ooh, Badass Kiss, Amanda. How about that? Wow.
Don't forget Crystal Kiss.
Crystal Kiss, yes. Forgot about Crystal Kiss. She's the newest one. And I think, she loves her kisses. And Grandpa's throwing smooches around. All right. I want to get to something I didn't have a chance to get to earlier. We talked about a lot of things here this evening, but this, it's got to be the first time in years this has happened. Congress, in a move today, moved in a bipartisan way to stop a nomination, believe it or not. Yes, they did. They most certainly did. There was a justice nominee that to the Justice Department. I'm going to read the story. It's going to take just a minute or two, but it's a controversial Department of Justice nominee fails to clear Senate test vote. The big thing here is that they stopped this guy from getting into the office or moving on to get confirmed, which is a good thing. And the fact that this Congress finally started working together. They've done something together because the Senate, because of the rule changes that Harry the asshole made to the way things are done in the Senate, They only need 51 votes to pass somebody as far as appointees are concerned, which is why they did it to begin with. Anyway, he got slammed today by his own Democrats. They went against him. 7 of them went over to the other side and voted with the Republicans to not let this go forward. But you see, Mr. Harry Reid is a little sneaky. What he did was, and this is, the privilege of the party leader in the Senate to do, he voted no with these people so that he could, if he wanted to, bring this up again for another vote if he happens to change a couple of minds of those Democrats that voted no. You see. So that's where we are with that. I just want to, give kudos where kudos are due. The Dems and the Republicans finally got something done together. Here's the backstory on it. The Senate Democrats failed to muster enough support to push a controversial Justice Department nominee past a key test vote on Wednesday, leaving the nomination stalled amid bipartisan concerns about his past work on behalf of convicted cop killer Mumia Abu Jamal. The nomination of Debo Adej... I can't pronounce it. Debo Adejbile. Adegbile. You try it and see what you come up with. For head of the Civil Rights Division was blocked on a 47-52 vote. Adejbile. I can't. This is not a funny. Well, it's a funny story. It's not a funny story. Anyway, Adeji, I'm going to call him, needed just 51 senators to support him in order to advance to a final vote. In anticipation of a tight vote, Vice President Biden even attended in case he was needed by his Democratic colleagues to break a tie. But it did not get to that point, as a total of 7 Democrats peeled off, joining a nearly united Republican opposition. One of them, Senator of Indiana, Joe Donnelly, said afterwards he was, quote, concerned about his ability to work with law enforcement, if confirmed. Maureen Faulkner, widow of the Philadelphia officer killed by Abdul Jamal, told Fox News after the vote that Adeji was, quote, the wrong person for the job. She thanked Democratic senators who broke ranks and had the courage to do the right thing, she said. Democrats were facing heavy pressure from police organizations as well as Republicans to vote against the nominee. After the tally, Republican National Committee Chairman Reince Priebus called the nomination itself, quote, an embarrassment for President Obama and blasted, quote, vulnerable Democrats running in 2014 who voted, quote unquote, yes. Obama, though, stood by his nominee and called the outcome, quote, a travesty based on a widely unfair character attacks against a good and qualified public servant. See what they're worried about with this guy was. He was to head up I don't know if it's in... Well, let me read on and we'll go into it in a little bit. In a written statement, Obama said, the fact that this nomination was defeated solely based on his legal representation of a defendant runs contrary to a fundamental principle of our system of justice, and those who voted against his nomination denied the American people an outstanding public servant, unquote. One high-profile Democrat, Pennsylvania Senator Bob Casey, effectively gave his Democratic colleagues cover to vote no after he recently came out against the nomination. Casey represents the state where Abu Jamal killed a Philadelphia police officer. At issue is Adejibile's, whatever his name is, work with the NAACP's Legal Defense Fund on behalf of Abu Jamal, perhaps America's most well-known cop killer. He was convicted for the 1981 murder of Philadelphia officer Daniel Faulkner. The case has attracted celebrity and media attention for decades and claims that Abu Jamal faced racial discrimination. Abu Jamal's death sentence was eventually overturned, but his conviction stands. Along the way, Adeji, because I can't pronounce his name, the Legal Defense Fund got involved in the case, filing briefs and appeals on his behalf. Adeji's involvement came after Abu Jamal's death sentence was overturned and after the Legal Defense Fund first began working with the defendant. So what they're saying is he went in, if you have to defend somebody by court order is one thing, but he went in and defended this guy knowing fair well what he did. In fact, this Abu Jamal not only shot this cop Faulkner in the back, but stood over him and shot him in the face as well. So this is why people say he defended this guy willingly defended him. And then his defenders argued that he was obligated to work on the case since the Legal Defense Fund had already accepted him as a client. And they argued that defending unpopular clients is just part of the legal profession, which is true. But this murderer is a bad guy, but he's entitled to a lawyer. It's Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid, this mope, Democrat from Nevada, who the people should vote him out on a rail, this guy, said on the Senate floor before the test vote. He stressed that Adeji never stepped into a courtroom to defend Abu Jamal and called the nominee a fine man who devoted his life to public service. Reid later joined the other 7 Democrats in voting no, but only for procedural reasons. But critics claimed Adeji took on the case as a political cause because, and here's I don't know if it's going to go in. I still have a little more to read here. It's getting a little long in the tooth, but he later, after defending him, went to rallies that people put up for this Jamal guy who shot this cop, saying that he was he was railroaded. It was racial. And he went to these willingly. So you know what? He didn't belong in the post that he was going for, and they did the right thing here. Republicans and law enforcement groups like the Fraternal Order of Police were staunchly opposed. The president of the Fraternal Order of Police has called the nomination a thumb in the eye of our nation's law enforcement officers. Moving on. Let's see. Obama nominated Adeji to succeed Thomas Perez in the DOJ post after Perez was confirmed the labor secretary. So let's see if I can go back here just a second. Representatives elected, appointed, line of duty. It doesn't tell me, because I can't remember what post this was in the DOJ, but it had to do with human rights, I believe. The other Democrats who voted against Adeji bills are Senators Chris Coons of Delaware, Heidi Heitkamp of North Dakota, Joe Manchin of West Virginia, Mark Pryor of Arkansas, and John Walsh of Montana. All voted no. And Adeji is the first Obama nominee to fail on a Senate test vote since Democrats pushed through changes that allow certain nominees to clear that hurdle with a simple majority, as opposed to the customary 60 votes. There you have it. So, you got a cop killer, a guy who not only wanted, but did willingly help this guy. And now they want to appoint him to a Department of Justice high office. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. I don't understand what this administration is thinking. I just, maybe one of you guys can tell me, because I don't get it. Anybody? Ed?
I'm in the chat room.
Oh, okay. Everything going all right over there?
No.
Uh-oh, what do we got? See, right away I get on here and things get crazy. All right, let's go back. Yeah, look at this stupid shit. And they got away with it again. Sorry, guys, I was too busy running my mouth. And where is it? There it is. And bye. See, it bans all of that. When I ban somebody in the chat, it wipes out what they've said on my screen, but not your screen. Right, guys? It's still there?
Yep. It's still there, yeah.
Yeah, all right. Well, there's nothing I can do about that.
You need an egg timer. Like every 5 minutes, you just go back and click no, and then go back to reading.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to do that, but all we got to do, just ignore them, ladies and gentlemen. They will eventually go away if you ignore them long enough. I'll just keep banning them. Just let me know, or Ed will let me know, or you can, Skype me in the chat or whatever to try and get my attention.
I do not know Amanda B. That's something Jay might know. She typed in, can they ban by IP address.
They could if they wanted to, I believe. Why not? Sure, they know who's signing up. They've got all the information. How do they go in and take shows off the air that they want to take off the air? Of course they can. They can stop it. They can stop it anytime they want.
But you can come back as another show. It's just it's pretty much
but you gotta give some kind of isn't there a name or something you have to give, or the IP address?
IP address is like
that's the same
phone number from your computer where you're at. The only way you could do that is to switch computers.
Yeah, because they could be using a proxy.
Well, there's ways to find if they want to do it. And if enough people say, "Hey, look, this has got to stop," what are you going to do about it? I guess you got to complain like other people did to get what you want.
Yeah, this is all twisted, messed up. That's why
but it'll go away. We just got to, as a collective in the chat, don't let whatever they say get to you. It's going to be garbage. We know it's garbage. Just ignore them. Let me know, and I'll ban them. And I got to ban them all night. It's just a click of the mouse. It doesn't bother me. I don't care. I'm sorry that you guys have to read that. See, my chat, when I ban them, everything they put in there goes away.
Yeah, that's only because it's on your chat, not
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All of ours, all of it's still on there. But
so just bypass it. I mean, even if you got to put numbers in to get by it, it's a small window. It'll go by quickly.
Well, it just gets really, really annoying.
Yeah, it is. But
Amanda said whenever they constantly doing it, and
but if we keep talking about it, they're going to keep doing it. See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we know how annoying it is.
Let me ask everyone in the chat room if they can just say hello, or when this does happen, if everyone in the chat room will just spam Sandsnet radio or whatever, something, everyone in the chat room starts spamming too, then eventually it'll just be what is it called? Old subject.
It'll just bypass. It'll go past, and until you get my attention and I can ban them. That's all it is. I mean, it's a pain in the ass, but again, I don't want to go on and on about this because it's giving them exactly what they want. See, and they're back again. So, just boom, done. Now just go past it, and that's it. Done. There you go. And that's it. That's all we're going to say about this. We all know the score here. Let's deal with it and move on. So we won't have to mention it again. Go ahead.
Next story.
Yeah. So, what do you guys have anything on this story? I mean, I mentioned it because I thought it was something that's, for the fact that the 7 Democrats, either they're getting the message that the American people are on their asses and they really need to start doing shit instead of following the party, or they really, really didn't want this guy nominated.
That's the thing. You can ask both questions, but most people say, "Oh, it's because they didn't want this guy nominated," not, "Oh, because they're waking up and they're starting to realize that the lines that people are have been so used to are no longer there. They've been blurred and raked across so many battlefields at this point in time that nobody knows honestly the difference between left and right anymore. It's all seeming the same thing to a lot of people."
See, I read that story too, and I'm kind of on the fact that why would you want somebody in there that got a murderer off, even though the guy admitted to everything? Why would you try your hardest to get him taken off the death penalty for murdering a cop, just doing his job?
See, and that's what annoyed people. That's what annoyed cops across the country. That's what annoyed this cop's family. And this was back in 1981. That goes to show you how long ago this was. So, look, here's the bottom line. If you are a lawyer and you are assigned by the court to defend this guy, you have to defend him. But that doesn't mean
jump in there.
Right, but that doesn't mean you have to go out to the rallies that people are holding because everybody all of a sudden is saying that he got railroaded because he was black. Is ridiculous. So that's what pissed people off.
Yeah, they said in the thing there, he went into the hospital bragging that he shot the cop and he hoped he died. I mean...
Well, he shot him in the back, first of all, and then he went over him and shot him in the face. It's like,
Yeah. Repeatedly shot him.
Yeah, so, he wasn't acquitted, and he got his death sentence revoked, but, it wasn't a complete acquittal, so... Then it was just this big, because he's black, because he was this, because he was that. Just a bunch of garbage.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, and that's...
Yeah, I was just reading that right before the show started.
The hell?
What is that? Is somebody sucking on helium?
No.
You're making tea. Or you're taking a hot bath. Which one?
Bathtub boy.
Bathtub boy. Yeah, Bronco Drew. That's right. The Mumia groups. They wanted him freed. They said it was all racially motivated. So I don't know. I don't know what gets into people sometimes, but there you have it. Let's see. Also, there was something else. Oh, there was a little tiff in the on the Hill today, as Issa and Senator Cummings had words during an IRS hearing today.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there was a little fireworks going on. Let's see if I can... Here it comes.
On the record about today's explosive IRS targeting hearing. First, we're going to take you inside that volatile hearing.
Here's what happened.
Issa confronting IRS official Lois Lerner with potentially damaging evidence, and Lerner again pleading the fifth.
You emailed your colleagues in the IRS the following. Tea Party matter, very dangerous. This could be the vehicle to go to court on the issue of whether Citizens United overturning the ban on corporate spending applies to tax-exempt rules. Consul and Judy Kindell need to be on this one, please. Cincy should probably not, all in caps, have these cases. What did you mean by Cincy should not have these cases?
On the advice of my counsel, I respectfully exercise my Fifth Amendment right and decline to answer the question.
Ms. Lerner, why would you say Tea Party cases were very dangerous?
On the advice of my counsel, I respectfully exercise my Fifth Amendment right and decline to answer that question.
Ms. Lerner, in September 2010, you emailed your subordinates about initiating a, parentheses, C4 project and wrote, we need to be cautious so that it isn't a per se political project. Why were you worried about this being perceived as a political project?
On the advice of my counsel, I respectfully exercise my Fifth Amendment right and decline to answer that question.
You will see more of Lerner's controversial emails in just minutes, but right now, the clash of the oversight titans. Moments after Lerner repeatedly pleaded the Fifth Amendment, Chairman Issa abruptly adjourning the hearing, even cutting off the microphones, as ranking Democrat Elijah Cummings tries to speak.
Ms. Lerner, you're released. You may.
But first, I would like to use my time to make some brief points. For the past year, the central Republican accusation in this investigation, we're adjourned, close it down. Before our
thank you.
Now, well, before this goes on a little more, what's happening here is the chairman of the committee, who is a Republican, couldn't take any more that this woman, Lois Lerner, who was the head or one of the top figures at the IRS, kept reciting the fifth, taking the fifth, actually, for the second time. So he got pissed off that she wasn't answering, but they knew she wasn't going to answer. But he decided that's enough, and Senator Cummings, is a Democrat, so what he wanted to do was give reasons why she shouldn't, and it's just a back-and-forth political bullshit, but that's what's going on, and that's what makes it news, and here it goes.
This was the targeting of the president's political enemies effectively and lied about it during the election year in the fall.
Mr. Cummings.
He continued this theme on Sunday, but if you will sit down and allow me to ask the question, I am a member of the Congress of the United States of America. I am tired of this.
Well,
We have members over here, each who represent 700,000 people. You cannot just have a one-sided investigation. There is absolutely something wrong with that, and it is absolutely un-American.
Here, here.
We had a hearing. It was adjourned. I gave you an opportunity to ask a question. You had no question. I do have a question. I gave you an opportunity to speak. Chairman, what are you hiding?
He's taking the fifth, Elijah.
You see, and they...
On Sunday, when he happened to appear on Fox News to discuss a Republican staff report claiming that Ms. Lerner was, quote, at the center of this effort to, quote, target conservative groups. Although he provided a copy of his...
And this goes on and on and on. And this is why these hearings, people listen to them and they yawn and they fall asleep. It's all partisan bullshit. Why they brought this woman back when they've got emails with her name on it, actually telling people that are under her to move cases. And these are the cases they were talking about last year just before the election, where the IRS was targeting conservative groups to stop them from speaking. That's what this whole thing is about. She came back again. Why they didn't just find her in contempt of Congress and be done with it and put her in jail is beyond me. And nobody seems to want to answer this question. So all this rhetoric and the bullshit on the Democrat side and the bullshit on the Republican side, it's got to stop. It's just, it goes on and on and on and on and on, and nothing gets done. And this is exactly what this administration wants, because it's been doing it for 5 years now. So I just don't get it. I don't understand it. They think the American people are stupid. What they're telling you, ladies and gentlemen, is that we're not going to do anything because we're going to push, the Democrats are going to push to move things back. The DOJ, the State Department under our Attorney General Holder is not going to move anything further. We have investigations that are going on that haven't really been going on because the people that were wronged in this, the groups that came up and that came to the forefront with this alleged, and it's alleged because it actually hasn't been proven yet to an extent. Well, it has been proven, but it hasn't. And they think we're stupid, because they think nobody's watching, that they can get away with this bullshit, and it's got to stop. It's got to stop, and it starts with us, the American people, not Democrats, not Republicans, not independent. The American people have to wake up to what they're doing. They're running roughshod over this country, over the people in this country, and the way to get it back, and I'm going to play it one day this week. Ronald Reagan had a 10-minute piece on what's going on in this country. Back then, this was, I think, 30 years ago he said this, or 20 years ago, and it fits today to a T. Wait till you hear. I'm going to play that maybe before the week is over. I want you guys to hear that, and we'll talk about that. But you need to know what's going on here, and it just burns my ass. That's what it does, that they're getting away with it. Gentlemen, anybody want to have anything to say? Just jump right in, please.
Well, and I don't think Ed's back yet. I don't know what happened to Goofy Bone, man. I thought we were having a good time here, but
well, everybody just went to, what are you going to do?
Yeah, really. But, hey, what I was going to say on that is I'm glad you brought that up. Because people are starting to realize that there are no lines, it's starting to make people realize a lot more. See, you keep going back into the same thing, but as far as what you were just talking about, man, you should be angrier than what you are. You see what I'm saying? People should be angry about how this is all going down in this country, especially with, because just in my lifetime, it's hard when people are like, oh, yeah, I remember back in my day, I used to buy a pack of cigarettes for, what was it, 15 cents, and I get 3 pennies back in pack or whatever it was. I don't know. I don't remember what my grandfather used to tell me. He said he used to buy Lucky Strikes and they'd have a penny taped to it or something like that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
The inflation level just in my lifetime has gone from where in the 90s I could buy a whole grocery cart full of groceries for $20 to today where I can barely get, a loaf of bread, a frozen pizza, and maybe a sack of fries to go with that, and then have enough for a 2 liter of soda at the end of it. That's insane. People should know what inflation is and why it's being caused. But then again, you still got the lines on a lot of people talking Republican, Democrat. Is Obama acting like a Democrat?
No, to me, and all you got to do is look back. He's acting like a socialist, is what he's acting like.
Now, that's not.
I'm back.
Though. There he is. That's not a socialist. Isn't a Democrat though, Jay. A socialist, and people have to be very clear because there's so many different definitions to socialism.
There's socialism, there's communism, all of that left-wing garbage. All the things that they stand for, and they push on people and they shove down people's throats. You know why they do that? Because if they just put it out like as an idea, they don't work. It's been proven that it doesn't work. Their whole system doesn't work. Some people say it does, but it just doesn't. It's been proven time and time again, but they don't get it. This is the progressives as well, pushing their agenda. They just don't get the fact nobody wants their bullshit. But this country has been turned into a bunch of wusses with this political correct bullshit that you can't say this and you can't say that. Oh, God forbid you mention that word. Don't say oh, no, you can't do that. Who the hell are you to tell me what I can say and what I can't say?
Well, you know where this all started from. You know where it all came into be. And it's not hard to follow the tracks all the way back to the beginning of when the quote-unquote pussification of America started happening, if you want. And you can go right back to the very beginning of it and look and see what they did after that horrible tragedy that happened. And the first thing they did, enlist the Patriot Act. And that literally did so much more to America than people don't even realize. And I keep preaching about it. Patriot Act turned into what? That's right, the National Defense Authorization Act. And that's like the Obamacare bill. It's got so much junk in it, you don't even want to sit 15 hours and read it all. You know, a legislator's going to thumb through it and go, these are the highlights.
They didn't even thumb through that bullshit.
Yeah, most of the time they don't. But then again, most legislators don't even see the NDAA because it is simply an executive order.
Well,
how is a budget?
That's another thing. It's just that this Congress has no backbone. This president is pushing an agenda. We know what the agenda is, but people don't. I think it's because people that voted, they actually believed this man. They believed in what he said in the beginning, how he was going to change and fundamentally change this country. And he has. He's kept his promise. It started. But now people are realizing, wait a minute, this something's wrong here. You know, problem after problem after problem from walking guns into Mexico right up until this last bullshit with the IRS. And it just keeps coming. The hits just keep on coming. Obamacare, a disaster. They just announced today they're going to suspend for all the businesses again and the insurance companies and I think individuals. I'm not sure. I have to double check that, but there's another 2-year extension, so it's extended beyond the 2016 elections and beyond the 2014 elections. See, they're not stupid.
It's Alka-Seltzer right there. Oh, what a relief it is! What a relief. Yeah, I'm not worried about the extensions. I will not comply. I'm sorry, Jay. I'm not complying with that crap.
And you'll just pay the fine. Well, I'm sorry, you'll pay the tax. Which, they got you coming and going. But the problem with this whole system is that it's not working. It didn't work from the beginning. Billions of dollars spent, and it doesn't work. Just like anything else this government does. It just doesn't work. They need you to just get out of the way. Stop with the putting your hands in our pockets. Stop with telling us what we think we need because you're Big Daddy and you need to tell us how to live because you know better than we do. Mind your own fucking business and leave the American people alone. They've been doing fine for 225 fucking years. Leave us alone. Do what you're supposed to do by the Constitution. Let the businesses in this country and the free market system work, and we'll have no problems. It's when you start fucking with the machine that things start to go wrong.
They're even doing it in schools, too.
Schools, yeah.
Yeah, because I seen somewhere, I don't know if it was Pumpkin that sent it to me or not, but there was a thing on Facebook, I believe it was, where they were showing the amendments in a school book where they had changed the Second Amendment where it said the only people that was allowed to bear arms was the militia.
The militia.
And that was it.
The militia. Yeah, that's an old argument. They're still banging on. Yeah, they're still banging on that drum.
But at the same time, you can go into a whole nother subject with that.
You could.
Connecticut that's talking to he is master. But on what you're talking about, though, this is what I don't get, okay? Even when I was just growing up, this is 15, 20 years ago, okay? 10 to 15 years old. I remember in America, if something was happening that was messed up, a tragedy or a fight or even something bigger like a gun battle, most people from Virginia and where I was from, Florida, all the way up and down the East Coast all the time, most people would defend themselves, not cower and run away or be shot. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, everybody runs and ducks, of course, women and children always do, but I'm saying normally from where I was raised from, maybe it might be the South, whatever you want to call it, but from New York all the way down to Florida, people stood up for their rights back in the 90s. After 2001, nobody started. I have not seen anybody stand. There's these stories that are popping up now that you can tell when people are chasing down perverts that pick up kids or kidnappers or whatever. Mm-hmm. But am I to believe that out of all these mass shootings and all these tragedies that's happened, ain't not one person with a gun ain't able to score one kill shot on any one of these assholes other than the police? You got to be kidding me. That's why I don't like any of these stories that they're releasing about all this stuff that's happening. Because to me, you're just giving me, more and more of a, well, America, you've done it. You've become the fat, loathing pussy that you always wanted to be. Welcome. Well, no, that's not the truth. That's what you're being force-fed. So close your mouth, hold your teeth together as hard as you can, and grunt it. Because I'll tell you this, man. If I see somebody shooting a bunch of people down the street, I'm not just going to stand by idly. And I don't care where I'm at. You know what I mean? And I think that should be as goes for every other American out there. You can't just stand idly by and watch some crazy stuff go down. You have to act. Just like we have to start acting on what's going on up there in Capitol Hill. Because if we don't, the consequences are dire. I'm just saying.
And you may have a point there. I don't know. But it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. People need to put politics aside, get out of the political realm, get out of the realm of left and right, excuse me, Democrat, Republican, get out of that realm completely. Look at things through the eyes of an American and what is right for our country. What is going on? Is this the truth? But the press, again, in this country won't tell you the truth. You're not going to get it from the regular, everyday news sources because they're all supporting this president because if they don't, everything that they've done and worked for is going to fall apart. So they can't have it. So they're not going to give you, and they're not going to report the things they should be reporting on because too many of them were taught by left-leaning professors, all of them in journalism school. Look at our colleges today. 85 to 95% of the professors in our colleges are all left-leaning. They're all Democrats. They're all liberals.
Not only that, Jay, most of them aren't even American citizens. Like they weren't even American-born citizens, and and over 100% of the people in this country that have jobs that are of like high intelligence. You know what I'm saying? You need a high IQ for physics or rocket science, stuff like that. About 100% of those are all imported, and Mr. Kaku was talking about that actually just recently.
It's just, these people have to wake up. They have to understand that these people are in the minority. The majority of the people in this country don't want where this country is going. In fact, the president's numbers are down to 38%. His approval rating is down to 38%. And I hope it falls even further. Then they come out with, they always say, well, when you mention that to the far left in this country, yeah, well, Congress is even lower. Who cares? He's the president of the United States. 38%. I think that we're trending in the right direction. I really think we are. And this, I say it all the time. I'm going to say it again. And I'm sorry if I'm being redundant. But this November is going to be the tell-all. It's going to be the tell-all.
Oh, you mean the congressional elections?
Yes, that's right. That's right. There are, I think, 21 seats up in Democratic elected precincts, and all we need is 7. That's all we need. And we take over the Senate. We'll box this guy in a corner for the next 2 years. Maybe the Congress can get some stuff done together. And
missed a key point here, but I'm sorry. I hate to break this egg here, but you're missing a key point. You cannot forget that he has the power of the pen at this moment.
Oh, the power of the pen. That'll all be reversed. It'll all be reversed.
Yeah, he got that executive order.
There's not much he can do with an executive order. He doesn't have that kind of power. And if he does try to push the envelope, his party's got to break away from him, because that's going to solidify the fact that this man is trying to destroy this country if he goes that far. But he does have rights. He has rights as far as the president is concerned. He can veto certain things. He can issue executive orders. He can do that. But
he signed a bill. I think it was not this last Friday, but the one before that, stating he can make any law that he wants to without Congress.
Nah, well, he's full of shit, and he's just talking out of his ass. I'm sorry.
About the NDAA, and that was signed back on February 12th.
The what?
The National Defense Authorization Act. You can look it up. You can thumb through all the everything that's on it. So it's definitely one of those things that you should look up if you don't know what the National Defense Authorization Act is. And you should know what it is by now, but you should also...
Can you tell us what it is briefly?
It's basically a budget bill, but it's an EA, it's an executive order, and within it says how much how much the Department of Defense has to spend and all this other stuff, and it's got a whole bunch of different stuff in it that you have to go through. But within it, the main priority was the executive orders, where if he does declare martial law, he can take over everything. He literally can, basically act as a dictator and do all of this other stuff. And I thought.
Again, I'm going to have to say, without reading it, I don't know. I haven't read it. I don't know what it is.
What I'm going to say, Jay,
that's never going to happen. That's never going to happen.
Jay, you can't keep a normalcy biases.
No, I'm not. Forget the normalcy biases. Forget all that bullshit. I'm telling you.
Can't say it never can happen, because it has happened.
Not in this country. It can happen in Venezuela. It can happen in every other country. It cannot happen. It will not happen here.
It happened in this country, Jay. And actually, it's happened more than once. But you don't have to believe me. You just have to believe...
It's not that I don't believe you. I just don't... Well, when did it happen? See, you got me into this conversation now. When did it happen last?
First time
no, let's not the first time. Let's go to the last time it happened. When was it and what happened?
Technically, it was a soft form of martial law.
Oh, now it's technically soft. Go to the last time it happened. Stay with me here.
Jay,
Pumpkin.
Calm down. The last time that it happened, this is what they called it.
Right.
They called it soft martial law.
Okay.
See, all this stuff that people bring up, they immediately run, oh, well, you're getting this from Alex Jones. I didn't fucking listen.
I don't care where you got it from. Just explain it to us. It doesn't matter.
The way that they're trying to do it is that right now, it's been in place for so long, it doesn't even matter anymore. But right now, they can do whatever they want at any given moment in time. But if they do it in a specific way, the masses will be angry. So the last time that a soft form of martial law happened was in Boston. And you can't tell me that it didn't, because more than 1,500 troops were called into that one little town, Watertown, Boston, Massachusetts. 1,500 guys, military, snipers, frickin' Humvees, and SWAT teams pulling people out of their houses, looking for.
Are we back to that again?
Fucking break. That's all I'm saying. Well, then we can go back to
the next one, because that's. I don't want to debate that with you, because there's other reasons that was done, and it was done for good reason. Okay, that was a good reason.
Jay, there is no reason in the world.
There's no
random citizens out of their houses.
They didn't pull random citizens out of their homes. They asked them to come out so that the houses could be checked, and they swept the whole place to make sure that these guys were caught. There's a difference.
No, you're
okay, all right. Then I'm not going to argue the point with you. Let's go back to the last one, because we're just going to argue about this, and I don't want to argue with you.
The one before that, then.
How about what was the one before that?
When all the attorneys from Japan or from the Japanese
that was 35, 40 years ago, 50 years ago. When was that? When was that?
Martial law.
When was that? It does matter. During World War II, they made a mistake. They shouldn't have done it, but it never happened again. It's not going to happen again, and you got to get out of the past with these points. Really,
because if you lose sight of the past...
No, you're right. You're absolutely right about that, and I agree with you. If you lose sight of the past, but this isn't something that's happening every other year, or something that, you keep your eye on it, and you.
All right. Well, anyway, Barack Obama said in his State of the Union address that if Congress doesn't go the way he wants them to go, he will bypass them and make his own laws. He said that live on TV.
Yes, he did. He's going to use his pen and his phone. We all heard him. But again, it's all rhetorical bullshit. There's not much he can do by executive order.
You can't say that, Jay.
I can say it because it's the truth. He's bound by the Constitution. And the moment that this man goes beyond to a point where people are starting to say, you know, you're really starting to move too fast, too quick, or you're going beyond where you need to go, they're going to slap him down.
Do me a favor. Can you do me
Well,
a favor?
they already are going against the Constitution.
Yes. Well, yes, and I understand that. I get it, believe me. And I understand where the argument goes, and there's a reason for that, and I get it, you know. But
you're saying something that has happened in the past in human history. It can never happen again. And I have to refute that because if you think about it, that's almost a hypocrisy in itself. You can't say something.
That's your opinion. That's not fact. It's an opinion. Yes, that's your opinion.
You cannot stop that.
Of course you can. Of course it could be stopped.
Unfortunately, Jay, as far as human history is concerned,
it only happened twice, according to you. It's only happened twice. You're talking about 160, 70 years ago.
No, there's a third time that it happened before in this country.
And when was that?
That was the Revolutionary War.
All right, so now you're going back 200 years. Come on, you know you can't just
1812 when the British came and put martial law in.
Okay, so that was back then. Maybe there was a reason for it. I don't know. But today, we're talking about today, not three instances of one 200 years ago, one about 70 years ago or 60 years ago, and you're trying to turn what they did in Boston last year or 2 years ago into another one, when that's not the case.
That is the case.
All right, well, we're just going to have to sit here and disagree about that. So let's drop this discussion and move on, because it's I'm not going to change your mind. You're not going to change mine. We're going to see we're going to have to see what happens. But you are correct in one aspect of it, that people need to know what's going on and they need to get their heads in the game. That you're right about.
Okay,
now, ask a question though. Really, just one question. You guys answer it.
I don't want to talk about this anymore. I want to move on.
Don't even know what I was going to ask.
Well, if it's on the same subject, I just go ahead. What's the question?
No, go ahead, please. I don't mean to do this again.
No, that's all right. But what's the question? Go ahead. Ask the question.
Thing, and it's like,
ask the question.
The question is, how is it? Can you guys name me just, let's say, 3 instances of where Obama has crossed the line in your book?
No, because I'm not a constitutional scholar. No, I don't know.
I just asked. Three scandals that he crossed the line in your book.
Oh, well, I mean, we could count scandals left and right. I don't know whether or not...
That's crossing the constitutional boundary. Breaking a law is breaking a law, Jay.
Yes, that's true, but it hasn't been proven yet. They haven't hooked it to this president yet. There are people under him that did this, whether be it by his word or not. We don't know, but there's no proof connecting the president to it. And without that proof, you cannot prosecute. Now, is it there? Probably. It needs to be found. Once it's found, then you can take the steps you need to take to go after him. So and if it is proven, yes, 100%, I'd go right after him. Yes.
But the question is, there was proof that Nixon had...
You were talking about one thing, now you're going to Nixon.
The Watergate scandal? Was there absolute ironclad proof that he had these guys break into a room to snoop for info, really? That's why he was getting impeachment hearings? I'm just asking because I'm trying to compare.
Wasn't Clinton impeached?
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Legally, he was impeached. Yes, he was.
But he was absolved of it.
But he was impeached.
No, he was not. He did not step down. He was not removed from office. He finished his term and handed it to the Bush.
You're wrong. Sorry. You're wrong on that one.
Seriously,
Al Gore was never president.
I'm from Arkansas too, so I know Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton finished his term out. Al Gore was never president of this country. He was never impeached. No one has ever been impeached in this country. That's why Nixon stepped down, was because he didn't want to scar and that's why people saying we can't impeach Obama is because we can't scar our record of never having an impeached president. Well, I tell you, it's fucking time for an impeachment.
Bill Clinton, the 42nd President of the United States, was impeached by the House of Representatives on 2 charges, one of perjury, one of obstruction of justice, on December 19th, 1998.
So Al Gore was president?
The process went through. They voted to impeach, and they did. Was he out of office? No, but he was impeached. Impeachment doesn't necessarily mean you're taken out of office. What?
I have a hard time believing that, but I don't necessarily know.
I want to change the subject because there's too much fighting going on.
No, but this is good because this is how ideas get out, and this is how you learn things. You know, you're back and forth, you argue, you get passionate, and that's what it's about. You know, and at the end, when we're done, everybody goes on their way, and everybody's happy, right?
So you have a chance to look at that link I put in there in the chat.
Link in the chat. All right. Well, let me take a break here because we've been going on now for an hour and 10 minutes. Let's just take a quick break here. We'll, I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to take a break anyway. In fact, I'm going to have to play this again. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, buddy. We're talking about the Great American Stash for Cash. That's right. All-American Jay Sands, host, owner, and supervisor CEO of the Sandsnet Radio Network and International Playboy, will shave his mustache off if you donate your money. So donate your money, because all proceeds go to the Wounded Warrior Project. Now remember, $500 get you Jay Stash. $750, Southern Cowboys head and beard, and of course $1,000, Goofy Bones everything. So send your money in right now. Check out all the links all across Spreaker. Just check the comment box out, or go to the Sublimination Station Facebook page, and you'll see the link right there on the page. Thank you ever so much for your donations.
Tune in to The Ernie Abbott Show Monday to Friday at 4 p.m. UK time and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on WEJA Radio, simulcasting on Exact FM Radio and ExactFMRadioNetwork.com for an eclectic blend of great music from throughout the musical spectrum, some conversation and more. We look forward to seeing you there.
Voted Best Stash by Mustache Aficionado in 2013. Voted Best Skype Call Show by the Eternal Order of the Super Secret Skype Chat. Quality shit shows agree. You're listening to Night Talk with Jay Sands on the Sandsnet Radio Network. Only on Spreaker.com.
John Bivens from The John Bivens Show. And in this shameless plug, I want to tell you just a little bit about it. It's called The John Bivens Show. It airs on my platform, John Bivens, and simulcast on Exact FM Radio's platform. It airs on Saturday evening at 8 p.m. Central Time. It's Christian music, mostly unknown artists, a little talk, and a lot of fun. And another program I do is called The Pillar of Fire. It's a church service from the Pillar of Fire Church in Marion, Illinois. It airs on Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. We have praise and worship and a good sermon every Sunday. So if you're looking for some Christian experience, join us. The John Bivens Show, Saturday at 8, or the Pillar of Fire at 2 p.m. on Sunday. This ends my shamelessness. Thank you.
I had big plans. I had my career path all planned out. While I was on a combat patrol in Baqaba, Iraq, a rocket propelled grenade took my arm off at the shoulder. When I came home, I felt alone. My family was around me, but I couldn't talk to them about what I'd seen and what I'd done. I remember just thinking, man, the way I am right now, I don't want to live. I was discharged from the Army, and I've been been working with the Wounded Warrior Project since 2007. Warriors don't have to be severely wounded to be with the Wounded Warrior Project. We do have a lot of guys that have post-traumatic stress disorder. Being able to share your story, I guess it kind of helps you wrap your mind around what did happen over there. Just because you left the military doesn't mean your life is over. Because when these guys are coming home, I'm kind of leading and training them. Instead of for combat, I'm leading and training them to heal. If I come away with anything from Wounded Warrior Project, it's them giving my life back. My name is Norby, and yes, I do suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder. But
you're listening to Night Talk on the Sandsnet Radio Network.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away. Wonder this time where she's gone. she's gone to stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't no home anytime she goes away. I know, 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 I know. Hey, I ought to leave the young thing alone, but ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Only darkness every day. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't no home anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away.
gonna stay in the year of the cat.
Yep. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for the next 20 minutes or so, we're going... Yeah, I caught you off guard, didn't I, guys? See that? You never know what's going to happen here.
Welcome to the Jay Sands Show. You're live on air.
There you go. That's right. At any given moment. So watch what you say when you say it. Anyway, next 20 minutes is going to be a request period for all the people in the chat. So if there's something you want to hear, I'm going to try and get it in the next 20 minutes. And then we'll come back and we'll say goodnight to everybody just before we get cut off on, because this is all automatic. 1 o'clock, boom, things start rolling. We got to get out of here. So for the next 18 or 19 minutes, we're going to play a couple of songs requested by our chat. So don't you go anywhere. I'm going to make the first request, and I'm going to make it a short one. Let's see. Oh, I like this one. Here's my request. You really got to hold on me. All right, next song goes out to Amanda B. This one's for you. On our request, 20 minutes.
Cowboy. Yeah. Some call me the gangster of love. Some people call me Maurice, 'cause I speak of the pompatus of love. People talk about me, baby. Say I'm doing you wrong, doing you wrong. Well, don't you worry, baby, don't worry, 'cause I'm right here, right here, right here, right here at home. 'Cause I'm a picker, I'm a grinner, I'm a lover, and I'm a sinner. I play my music in the sun. I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker. I get my loving on the run. Time. Ooh, yeah, baby, I sure show you a good time. 'Cause I'm a picker, I'm a grinner, I'm a lover, and I'm a sinner. Play my music in the sun. I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker. I sure don't want to hurt no one. People keep talking about me, baby. Say I'm doing you wrong. Well, don't you worry, no, don't worry, mama. 'Cause I'm right here at home. You're the cutest thing I ever did see. Really love your peaches, wanna shake your tree. Lovey-dovey, lovey-dovey, lovey-dovey all the time. Come on, baby, now. I've just closed my eyes again, climbed aboard the Dreamweaver train, trying to take away my worries of today and leave tomorrow behind.
All right.
Well, my name's John Lee Pettimore. Same as my daddy and his daddy before. You hardly ever saw granddaddy down here. They only come to town about twice a year. They buy 100 pounds of yeast, fence a copper line. Everybody knew that it made men shine. And I'm a revenue man, want a granddaddy bad. Headed up a holler of everything had. For my time, but I've been told you never come back from Copperhead Road. Johnson County Sheriff painted on the side. Just shot a coat of primer and looked inside. Well, him and my uncle tore that engine down. I still remember that rumbling sound. And then the sheriff came around in the middle of the night. Heard mama crying that something wasn't right. He's headed down to Knoxville with a weekly load. You can smell a whiskey burning down Copperhead Road.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, for our Sergeant at Arms. Ed, that one's for you. Southern Cowboy. You guys back with me? You still there?
Yeah. Hi.
Cool. We're back on the air, and that was for you, my friend. Nice song.
See, I told you I know how to pick them.
Yeah, that's a good song. They liked it in the chat, too. Well, we got just about, 3.5 minutes to go. John, you still with us? Uh-huh. Why do you come so late? I don't know. What's going on with you?
Oh, we were watching TV.
Oh, you were? Anything good?
Fringe.
Why are we having an echo?
We're having an echo. Not sure why.
I don't know why. Why?
I
don't know why.
Because you gotta go back to the settings.
Who?
Go back to the original settings that you had, Jay.
My original settings of what?
On your board.
I did.
Now you're not echoing no more.
Ah.
No, that's Skype. Skype does that every once in a while.
Echo.
No, we're not echoing now.
No echoing now. Hey, Sherry. How are you, Sherry? I want to know how you're doing. Because
I'm doing echoing.
I love an echo. I like it when you're echoing. That's so funny. Because I'm from California. Because I love to be in California. Okay. That's it. That's as good as I get.
Yeah, you guys are killing me.
You're killing me. That's really funny. You know, I
Get
want to
down.
lift that weights, and I almost broke them.
What are you doing? Get down.
Get down, you kid.
You guys are so wrong.
Yeah, I know. On so many levels. On so many levels. All right, we're going to get the word here in about a minute and a half, so I'm going to go quickly to the chat room, and let's see if we can get some people in. So if you guys want to follow me, I'm going to start with Amanda B., Jersey Bees, Grandpa Al, Krushka, Hellraiser Radio, Southern Cowboy, our Sergeant at Arms, the Sublimination Station, Ray Lamontagna. I think you would like him. I will try that, Amanda. I'm gonna go look that up. Who else? Let's see. Kiss, of course. Kiss. Mr. John Biven.
Oh.
Pumpkin Face.
Dino.
Yeah, Dinesh. That's good. Welcome, Dinesh. Nice to see you. I haven't heard from you in a long time. Kiss. We mentioned.
Ollie Stalin was in there earlier.
Ollie Stalin earlier.
Dark Side of Mainstream.
Dark Side of Mainstream. Yep, good.
Danny Phantom.
Ernie Abbott and Ouija Radio every day on Spreaker.com, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Join them. Do it.